Before your soulmate enters your life, your soul has to master a specific karmic lesson. And this lesson is not random. It's something the universe has been trying to teach you through repeated patterns in love. So in today's reading, we are going to uncover the exact karmic lesson your soul must integrate before your soulmate manifests this season. So choose the pile that calls to you because your higher self already knows the message meant for you. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. So we have Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Anger, Fire Element, Warrior, Passion, Fearlessness, Simplicity. First of all, I'm sensing a powerful energy around you. A feeling of having built something beautiful on your own. It's like in the past and even in this life, you have cultivated a deep sense of independence and self-sufficiency. You learn to stand on your own two feet, to create your own security, and to find comfort in your own company. This was a necessary chapter, but the energy of this card is whispering that a part of you has built walls with those accomplishments. It's like there is a subtle unspoken soul contract running in the background that whispers, I can only rely on myself. This pattern from the past is influencing your love life by making you feel that letting someone in means losing the beautiful empire you have built. You might unconsciously choose partners who can't meet you, or keep people at a distance to protect the solitary peace you have worked so hard to achieve. It's a beautiful foundation, no doubt, but it was never meant to be a fortress you live in alone. And right now, the biggest thing standing in your way isn't an external force, it's an internal one. It's a deep need for things to be fair and balanced, almost to a fault. It's like you have a strong internal scale and you are constantly weighing who is giving more, who is trying harder, and if the love you are receiving matches the love you are pouring out. So this sense of justice, while important, has created an energetic block. It's like you are standing at the door of love with a checklist and a scorecard. And that energy is magnetic, but it's defensive. It comes from a place of fearing that you will be taken advantage of or that you will love more and be left with less. So this old belief system is telling you that love must be earned and constantly measured, and that is delaying the free-flowing, unconditional energy required for a soulmate to enter. So where does this leave you? The core karmic lesson the universe is placing in front of you this season is about learning to stand your ground while also learning to let others in. It's about fighting for love, not fighting in love. This internal conflict you feel, the push and pull between wanting independence and craving partnership, that is the lesson itself. You are being called to master the art of holding your own energy while allowing someone else to have theirs, even when it creates friction. This isn't about avoiding conflict, it's about understanding that disagreements don't have to be battles. It's about maturing to a point where your sense of self worth isn't tied to being right or being the one in control, but is rooted so deeply within you that you can engage with another soul honestly without fear of losing yourself. So, to teach you this, the universe is currently guiding you through a quiet but profound process of walking away. You might be feeling a nudge to leave behind situations, friendships, or even old versions of yourself that no longer fit the person you are becoming. This might look like pulling back emotionally from a situationship that's going nowhere, or simply feeling the urge to spend more time alone, not out of loneliness, but out of a need to clear the clutter from your energetic space. And these are called divine redirections. The universe is creating empty space in your life and removing things that were comfortable but not serving you, so that when you turn around, there is literally room for someone new to stand beside you. It's the withdrawal from the noise, so you can finally hear your own heart. And once you truly allow yourself to walk away from these old patterns, your entire energy field transforms. There is a fire that will ignite within you. And it's not the fire of defensiveness or conflict, but the fire of passion and purpose. You will step into the energy of someone who is ready for an adventure, ready to pursue their own joy, and in doing so, you become incredibly magnetic. This hesitation and the need to measure everything will be replaced by a bold confidence. You will stop looking for someone to complete your picture and instead become a vibrant, moving force that naturally attracts a partner who wants to run alongside you, not stand in your way. So you will feel lighter, braver, and emotionally ready for a love that is active and alive, not just secure and still. In fact, your soul has a very direct message for you right now, and it feels like a little uncomfortable, but it is so important. And it's about your anger. I feel like there's likely a lot of suppressed frustration within you. Frustration from past hurts, from being unheard, from waiting. It's like your soul is asking you to stop pushing it down. You are allowed to feel it. In fact, honoring your anger as a sacred emotion is the key to releasing it. And this isn't about lashing out. It's about acknowledging that something within you has been hurt and needs to be defended. So by safely expressing this energy, whether through movement, through writing, through setting a firm boundary, you transform it from a heavy block into a powerful force of change. So let yourself feel it, let it move through you, and then let it go. Don't be afraid of the fire inside you. It's there to purify, not to destroy. And here's the most beautiful part. While you are doing this deep work, your soulmate is also in their own classroom. They are currently mastering the energy of the warrior. They are learning to be fearless in their own life, to be passionate about their purpose, and to step into their own power. They are not sitting around waiting for you. They are becoming the person who is strong enough to handle all of you. So this creates an energetic mirror. As you learn to stand your ground and honor your truth, they are learning to be brave and passionate. So you are both being forged in separate fires, so that when you come together, you will be two complete, powerful individuals who can support each other without losing yourselves. So what will this connection actually feel like when you both complete this work? It will feel like this simplicity. Imagine a deep, profound sense of peace washing over you. After all the inner conflict and walking away, being with this person will feel like coming home to a quiet room. There will be no drama, no scorekeeping, no need to fight for their attention. The energy is one of deep, expansive serenity. It will feel like you can finally exhale. It will be a love that doesn't ask you to be smaller or louder, but simply allows you to be. A love where two whole people come together to create a quiet, unshakable peace. Okay? So if you felt this reading in your bones, especially the part about holding on to that energy of fairness and needing to protect your independence, then your block is clear. The lesson is about releasing the need for control and learning to trust the process of love without a safety net. So if you are ready to go deeper and release that specific block for good, if you want to understand how to let go of the scorecard and open your heart to receive, I would be honored to guide you in a personal reading. I've given the link to book a session with me in the description box below. We are going to be working together to clear that energy so you can step fully into the peace that's waiting for you. So thank you for being here with me today. Take a deep breath and trust the journey you are on. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. So we have 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 6 of Cups. Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Vegans. Solitude, independent peace. Action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. I'm immediately sensing a story of holding on. It's like for a very long time, maybe across many relationships or even many lifetimes, you have learned to protect what is yours. Your heart, your resources, your energy, you have kept a tight grip on them. This came from somewhere real. Maybe you experienced a loss that taught you nothing is guaranteed. Maybe you gave and gave until you had nothing left for yourself. So you learned to hold on tighter. You built walls around your heart, not out of coldness, but out of survival. This pattern shows up in your love life as a fear of opening up too much, of letting someone else see the full depth of what you feel or what you have to offer. You hold back pieces of yourself, waiting to see if they will stay before you risk everything. And I feel like it's an old wound, a soul contract that promised you safety if you just kept a firm grip on everything. And right now, this is creating a very clear block for you. Life for you feels like a juggling act. You are trying to balance your work, your healing, your friends, your family, and the hope for love all at once. But instead of flowing between them, you are feeling overwhelmed, like you are dropping balls all the time. This constant state of trying to keep everything in the air is the heart's way of avoiding stillness. Because if you stopped juggling for even a moment, you would have to feel the emptiness in your hands. You would have to feel how tired you are. So this old belief here is that if you don't keep everything in perfect balance, it will all fall apart. So this frantic energy is actually delaying love because it keeps you in a state of survival instead of a state of reception. And you can't receive a soulmate with your hands full and your mind racing. So what is the karmic lesson the universe is placing before you this season? It's about opening your hands. It's about learning the sacred art of receiving. For so long, you have been the one who holds it all together, who gives, who manages, who balances. But the lesson now is to allow yourself to be the one who is held. This isn't about becoming dependent. It's about understanding that your worth is not measured by how much you carry alone. You are being called to heal the belief that you must earn love by proving your strength. True intimacy requires vulnerability, and vulnerability means letting someone else carry the weight sometimes. So this season is about opening your heart to receive not just material things, but love, support, and care. Now, to teach you this, the universe is sending you a very clear, direct energy. You might be noticing that life is getting very honest with you lately. People around you are speaking their truth. Situations are revealing their true colors, and you are being asked to use your own voice with clarity and precision. And this is your divine redirection. The universe is placing you in situations where you have to see things as they really are, not as you hoped they would be. You might be receiving blunt feedback or finding yourself in conversations that require you to set a firm boundary using your mind, not your emotions. This is all to teach you that clarity is kind. You are learning to discern what is yours to carry and what is not, to use your wisdom to protect your peace instead of your walls. And once you truly learn to open your hands and receive, your entire energy shifts into something so sweet and magnetic. The guarded, tired energy falls away, and in its place comes a gentle warmth. You become someone who remembers how to feel joy in these simple things. There's a nostalgia, not for the past, but for the feeling of innocence and trust that you thought you had lost. You become magnetizing to others because you feel safe. People will sense that you are no longer holding them at arm's length, waiting for them to prove themselves. You are simply present, open, and ready to share the beauty of your heart. You will feel emotionally ready for a love that feels like coming home to a childhood memory of safety and warmth. Also, your soul has a very gentle but powerful message for you right now. It's asking you to dream again. Somewhere along the way, you stopped allowing yourself to imagine what was possible. You told yourself it was safer to be realistic, to not get your hopes up. But your soul is whispering, give yourself permission. Imagine a new reality where love is easy. Imagine a reality where someone meets you halfway. Imagine a reality where your heart is full and peaceful. This isn't fantasy, this is vision. This is how you create with the universe. By believing in unlimited possibilities, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. You are being asked to become a visionary of your own heart. And while you are doing this tender work of opening your hands and dreaming again, your soulmate is in their own sacred classroom. They are learning the lesson of solitude. They are mastering the art of being independent and finding peace within themselves. They are not out there waiting for someone to complete them. They are becoming whole on their own. They are sitting in the quiet, getting comfortable with their own company, so that when they come to you, they come not from a place of need, but from a place of peace. And this creates a beautiful mirror. As you learn to receive, they are learning to stand alone. You are both being prepared for a partnership where two people choose each other, not because they need to, but because they want to. So what will this connection actually feel like when both of you complete this work, means this inner work? It will feel like power. Not power over each other, but the power of stepping forward together with determination. It's like, imagine walking side by side in a glorious future where both of you are certain of your path, both of you certain of each other. The relationship will be dynamic and active. It won't be stagnant or uncertain. You will feel a shared momentum, a sense that together you can create something beautiful and meaningful. It will be a love that moves, that grows, that builds. A love where you both say, we are stepping into our future and we are doing it together with all the power and determination in our souls. Okay? So if this reading resonated deep within you, especially the part about feeling like you are always juggling, always holding on tight and struggling to just receive, then your block is clear. Your lesson is about letting go of the need to control the balance and trusting that you are worthy of being supported. So if you are ready to stop juggling and start receiving, if you want to open your hands and your heart in a safe and guided way, I would be honored to walk with you through that. So I've given the link to book a personal reading with me in the description box below. We can walk together to release the fear of letting go so you can finally make space for the love that's waiting for you. So thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Trust that your dreams are not too big, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next video. Okay? So till then, take care and bye-bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. So we have 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Devil, Support. Ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Nagas, Lovers, Erotica, Sensuality. Radiance, I am a radiant reflection of God's light. First of all, I'm sensing a deep familiarity with connection. It's like in the past, across other lifetimes, or in the patterns of this lifetime, you have been the heart of the party, the glue of the group, the one who brings people together. It's like your soul carries a memory of joy, of friendship, of celebration. But somewhere along the way, this beautiful energy became a wound. You learned that your value was tied to how much you gave to others, how much fun you brought, how well you kept everyone around you happy. This pattern shows up in your love life as a tendency to lose yourself in the other person. You become so focused on the connection, on the chemistry, on the laughter and good times, that you forget to check in with yourself. You give and give until there's nothing left. And then you wonder why you feel empty. So this is an old soul contract that says love means merging completely. and that being alone means being unloved. And right now, this is creating a very specific block for you. There's a part of you that has learned to be sneaky with your own heart, not in a malicious way, but in a protective way. You might find yourself hiding your true feelings, pretending everything is fine when it's not, or quietly walking around problems instead of facing them head on. It's like you have become skilled at avoiding the hard conversations, at deflecting with humor, at slipping away before things get too real. And this is your wall. This is how you protect yourself from the pain you have felt before when you gave too much and weren't seen. The old belief here is that if you are honest about what you need, you will be left alone. So you hide, you sneak around your own truth, and in doing so, you block the very love that's trying to find you. So, what is the karmic lesson the universe is placing before you this season? It's about becoming a romantic hero for yourself. It's time to stop waiting for someone to come along and sweep you into a fairy tale, and instead become the one who pursues their own heart. This is about emotional maturity. It's about learning to follow your feelings with courage, not with hiding. This night energy within you is waking up, and it's asking you to be brave enough to love openly, to express your desires honestly, and to move towards what you want without games and without fear. So this season is about taking that beautiful, giving heart of yours and pointing it directly at yourself first. So you must fall in love with your own emotional world before you can truly share it with another. Now, to teach you this, the universe is surrounding you with a very nurturing, almost motherly energy. So you might be noticing that people are showing up to support you in unexpected ways. A friend listens more deeply. A family member offers help without you asking. You might even feel drawn to spend more time with older, wiser women, or find yourself in a role where you are the one offering emotional wisdom to others. And this is your divine redirection. The universe is teaching you what deep, unconditional emotional support feels like, so you can learn to give it to yourself. And these triggers are showing you that you don't have to earn love by performing. You are being held right now exactly as you are. So the message is clear. Rest in this support. Let it in. Let it show you that love doesn't have to be a performance. Now, once you truly learn to sit in that nurturing energy and love yourself first, your transformation is going to surprise you. There's a part of you that has been afraid of your own power, afraid of your own depth of feeling. But after this lesson, you will step fully into your magnetism. And yes, there is something a little wild about it, because you will become unapologetically yourself. The people pleasing will fall away, and in its place will be a raw, honest, deeply attractive energy. You will no longer hide your desires or your darkness. You will own all of it. And this is not a scary thing, it's a liberating thing. You become emotionally ready for a love that is passionate and real, not because you found someone to complete you, but because you finally become whole enough to handle the fire of true intimacy. Also, your soul has a very clear and compassionate message for you right now, and it's simple. Stop doing it alone. Stop pretending you have it all together. Stop carrying the weight of everyone else's emotions while ignoring your own exhaustion. Your soul is literally asking you to ask for help. Reach out. Let someone make you a cup of tea. Let someone hold space for your tears. Rest. Nurture yourself the way you so easily nurture others. And this is not weakness, this is wisdom. This is how you refill your cup so that when love comes, you have something to share from a place of overflow, not from a place of emptiness. You are allowed to be supported. You are allowed to rest. And while you are learning to rest and receive support, your soulmate is in their own powerful classroom. It's like they are mastering the energy of sensuality. They are learning to connect with their own body, their own desires, their own passion. They are not ashamed of what they want. They are becoming comfortable with the physical, the emotional, the intimate side of themselves. And this is not just about physical connection. It's about being fully present in their own skin. They are learning to honor the temple of their body and the depth of their desires. So this creates a beautiful mirror. As you learn to nurture yourself and ask for support, they are learning to be fully present in their passion. So you are both becoming ready for a love that honors the whole self, the heart, the mind, and the body. So what will this connection actually feel like when both of you complete this inner work? It will feel like this. radiance. Like imagine looking at yourself and seeing the divine reflected back. Imagine being with someone who sees that same light in you. The relationship will feel like two mirrors facing each other, reflecting infinite love and beauty. There will be no hiding, no sneaking, no performing, just pure radiant presence. You will feel lit from within, and together your light will be undeniable. It will be a love that feels holy, not in a religious way, but in a way that reminds you that you are part of something much bigger. A love that makes you glow. Yeah? So if your soul just exhaled hearing this, if you felt that deep recognition around giving too much and hiding your true feelings, then your block is clear. You are holding yourself back by pretending you don't need help, by sneaking around your own needs. The lesson is about learning to receive support and nurture yourself first. So if you are ready to stop performing and start being real, if you want to step into that radiant love, I would be honored to guide you in a personal reading. And I've given the link to book a session with me in the description box below. Together we can release the pattern of overgiving and hiding so you can finally let yourself be seen and supported. So thank you for being here. Trust that your heart is safe to open. And I will see you in the next video. So till then, take care and bye-bye.